Hello, welcome. I'm Big Chief Vegan, and today we're talking about Vault of Glass. I know everyone here has already played Vault of Glass or seen Vault of Glass at the very least. They know, the team search. They know everything about it. You probably already know all the strategies. The footage in the background isn't most of those strategies. It was all like beginner strategies from like other sites. And it was like one of the first week, like I think it was the second week in, and so like the Templar, like there are certain strategies with the Templar that we didn't know. We were running 3 right, 2 left, and if you guys looked up the strategy, you kind of know what I'm talking about. But there's a lot about Vault of Glass that people didn't talk about. Like Bungie didn't say anything about it really when they announced it, and there's a whole meta game around the raids, and that's I think what I like the most about it is everyone kept saying at level 20 or up to level 20 it's just leveling up. After level 20 to 30 it's a whole new ball game. Leveling up is completely different, and I didn't realize that until the other day when I rolled a new character to waste time until the reset for the vaults. Or the vault, not vaults. But yeah, there's a whole meta game around the raids in Destiny of trying to just find the proper team. For us, for me at least, I rotated through a bunch of people. Because most of my friends either don't have time to play. I think the first time we did this, knowing nothing about it, we took 6 hours to do this fucking thing, and not even beat Atheon at the end. It's a lot of time. I got lucky where this month I have an online class, so I basically just did what I needed to do, and I was able to just play games when I needed to and record, which is why if I don't get videos up all month, I'm ashamed. I've already missed a few days, 2, I think. No, I missed, 2, I was supposed to post Sunday, but okay, don't worry about that. So what I used was I actually used the Bungie app, or the Bungie site really. I didn't use the app on my phone, and I just found a few groups, just a few groups that I'm into, the companies or the person, the YouTuber, the streamer, whatever, and I just started trying to find people that want to do Vault of Glass. And with doing that, that's a whole thing. Like Bungie said they were surprised in a press tweet or something they posted the other day. In an article I was reading that about matchmaking and that, because they thought they were like, it doesn't work, you have to be really coordinate, but that is true. You have to be precise, but you can do that with randoms. You just have to make sure that the randoms want to learn, and they want to take advice from other people. They want to improve as a team to get through this part, and they can't leave as soon as it starts getting hard, because there are some parts where we were just we just couldn't get past the Templar. We didn't know the strategy. We just couldn't figure it out. We couldn't grasp how to do it. And we had done it before. Some of us had done it before. But the strategy wasn't there. But luckily enough, we had all of our people able to stay. We might have replaced one person here and there with, a time constraint wherever they were. But that wasn't too bad.
Do we know where all the chests are?
Because you really have to be a strategic team to complete the raid. And that is true. When I first was watching stuff on it, I didn't believe it. I was like, I've done dungeons and guild wars, and I've never done raids in Warcraft, so I'm inexperienced there. I also have never watched anything. I'm not a Warcraft player. I was never a Warcraft player. But I mean, dungeons and guild wars too and stuff. I've done, and So I was like, you can do that with randoms, but also on Guild Wars 2 we had a chat, so we could be like, tell people what to do. And here, the difference is we don't have a chat, we have voice, so it's a lot easier. But it's not that it's simple. We got to the final boss in like 6 hours, I think. And don't get me wrong, there's a lot of like dicking around in that, there are some parts in like the Gorgon's Labyrinth or Gorgon's Labyrinth, I don't know how to say it, that we were like getting chests and we were like sitting around like while two of us were looking at what the fuck the path we needed to do, and the others were just like running around and trying to get to where we were going. And then we had the mix mash issue where we were trying to follow, but it's hard to follow one person when the others don't know really what they're doing, so we had to like explain it and then run through it and stuff. But I mean, like, even just getting those chests was worth it. Like, when I first started doing the raid, I was like, yeah, raid gear needs to get you level 30. That's all my mind said when I went in there. And I didn't get good pulls the first time. Like, my first run through the raid, I got a lot of ascended shards. Sorry about that. But I ended up getting a few things that I was okay with. I got the Shattered Vault Cloak for my hunter. And then when I beat Atheon, I got the Glass Ship, which fucking stupid. I was so mad when I got that I tweeted as a joke with the group as a joke. I tweeted a picture of me sitting there, and I was like, I beat the vault of glass, and all I got was a pesky ship. But I did have a lot of fun doing the raid. Since then, I've done it 2 more times since beating it. One time I didn't even get loot from it. I was trying to get a group together to beat Atheon, and none of them had done the vault that week. So basically they were like, hey, do you care if we go through it again? And I was like, yeah, no problem, like, I know what to do, you all know what to do, we all have the strategies down, let's do it. And I went through it again with a team that I hadn't run with it before, but they all had beaten it at one point, and I was like, yeah, whatever, I'll run through it even if I don't get loot, so that way they could get loot, kind of to keep them inspired to beat Atheon, knowing the strategy, working together at this team is really hard for Atheon. You have to be really precise. And when I ran through it, there's a lot of times where you don't want to be the person to make your team wipe. It's a little different if it's a group of friends, because you can wipe and your buddies will like make fun of you or get mad at you or whatever. But with a random group, at least for me, I don't know about everyone, I don't like doing that because I don't like feeling like I fucked up the whole team, and had to reset. So I didn't want to use the relic. I was not a relic person at all. I did not want to touch it. No. I don't know why I'm tired. I had a nice sleep. Right now I'm basically just waiting for the servers to come back up for Destiny, for the Iron Banner server reset, or they're tweaking server settings and stuff. So when I first did, I didn't want to do the relic. I was like, no. Everyone's like, do you know how to do the relic? I was like, yeah, but I've never done it, so I don't want to do it, and fuck everything up. But then my 3rd time beating Atheon, I used the relic. I was actually that guy. What happened was that the 2 people I had beaten the raid with the first time had since beaten it again the second time, and when the 3 of us ran through the first time, we realized how powerful the golden gun was against the Minotaur and the oracles, and even the hobgoblins, where you could just Golden Gun the Hobgoblins, and then the Relic Shield can basically just protect the Oracle Hunters or Killers or whatever you want to call them.
Alright, where's the chest at?
And so that was really good. So when we got in there, they were like, all right, well, I was like, I'm for sure going down in there. I don't care if I hold the relic or not. And they were like, well, we're a team now, you know, because they were really good friends in real life. And they were like, so we were really good with protecting or killing the oracles. And I was like, well, I'll go in and I guess I'll hold the relic. And I knew what I was doing. And that was probably the best team I've done the raid with. And I've only done the raid on normal because I'm a few ascended shards away from 29. And I'm not going into the raid at level. Recommendation, because everyone's saying 29 or 30 in some 30s. So that's a thing. But other than that, like, I mean, there's a lot different. I'm a big person with loot. This yawning needs to stop. I don't know what's going on. I think it's because nothing's playing in the background, that when I'm talking, my mind's like racking itself, trying to keep myself on my train of thought, still like flowing and everything, that I start feeling tired. You know, maybe I don't really know what it is, but it's only when I'm doing recordings where it's super quiet or dark. It could be dark. I live in like a fucking cave. But so with the raid, I've only done it on normal. I haven't done it on hard. I've seen it and heard it that it's just a fucking mess. It's a shitstorm if you don't know what you're doing, or with the team that doesn't know what they're doing, and that's actually really cool. But yeah, so at first I was like, whatever, and then I'm a big loot person, like I was saying. That's where I was going. I lost my train of thought again. Sorry. Yeah, I'm a big loot person, so loot drops and random drops and stuff are awesome. I love that shit. I eat that shit up. I'll grind out for gear all the time. Like if you go to like another MMO, Guild Wars 2. If you've never played Guild Wars, I don't know about the first one. I don't remember. Legendary gear is a fucking pain in the ass in Guild Wars 2, at least, to get. And that's a fucking grind. It's a grind. You're gonna gold farming, your karma farming, your material farming. There's just so much. And then also Chance of Luck, where you need a precursor to build your legendary and that. So like it's just all a lot of grinding. Diablo, grinding in Diablo, I've done that. So like that stuff really I enjoy. So that's why random drops in the raid, I can do the raid over and over and over again and still have a blast doing it, trying to figure out if this team is going to listen to the strategy right. Maybe are we going to glitch through the shield and die against Atheon? Maybe someone's going to fall off with a relic against the Templar or whatnot. And that's what I love about it. So am I looking for more raids? I am. I'm still grinding out level 30 on my hunter. I'm also rolled a new character, which you'll probably see a lot more of if you follow my channel. And other than that, really, I had a good time doing it. There's going to be a lot of footage from my first run through of the Vault of Glass, because there's some funny times that we had recorded in that first session that I think you guys would enjoy also, especially if you haven't ran the raid. Now it's going to be a little different. I have the Gallahorn rocket launcher, if you guys didn't know. I have Bad Juju, which is a pulse rifle that I got the other day. And, I'm kind of geared a little bit better now for surviving. So we'll see how it is. I'm probably going to run it later tonight. I'll record it or stream it or something. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know how you guys feel about the Vault of Glass, if you've done it, if you've just seen it or, read about it or whatever. If you did do it, how lucky were you on your drops? I haven't even gotten Shatterwhite yet. I did get raid chest the second time through. But, anyway, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope this is kind of gave you a little insight on my opinions on the Vault of Glass. It's not even all my opinions. There's a lot of opinions I have for this. But, anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed. Click like if you like the video and want to see more. Click the subscribe button if you want to let me know that I'm doing something right. Anything. If you have any topics for me, leave them in the comments. Also, let me know, like I said, what you enjoyed about the Vault. Bye-bye!